AI data analysis cloud-based AI system. His core expertise lies in exploratory data analysis (EDA), statistical techniques, machine learning, and generative AI, with a strong focus on applying data-driven methods to solve real-world engineering problems. Sir currently works at a Metalio Incorporated, San Jose, USA, where Sir is involved in building and delivering applied AI and generative AI solutions for enterprise use cases. Dr. Dhumal actively contributes to faculty development programs, workshops, and technical training sessions, emphasizing intuitive explanations, practical demonstrations, and Python-based hands-on learning. His sessions aim to bridge a traditional engineering analysis with modern AI-driven methodologies, enabling participants to give an upper edge to confidently apply statistical and AI techniques in research and engineering practice. I am very enthusiastic to introduce Dhumal sir, and may I request Dr. Dhumal sir to carry on, take over from me and start the session. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Milind Kulkarni sir, for the introduction. So today we will. It's a great opportunity to deliver the session with the 6 days faculty development program organized by Zeal College in association with EICT and ATAL. So today I'm going to deliver the session on the data analysis and the statistical techniques on the mechanical engineering. But here I have given one small tweak to this topic. So I'm going to deliver with the perspective of generative AI, because from the beginning, everyone we know the EDA technique. We need the data distribution, missing value, outliers. But how we can use the generative AI? Nowadays, everyone is talking about the generative AI, artificial intelligence, agentic AI, but and it's fear for everyone. Okay, so how we can use effectively generative AI to carry out the research? How we can use the uh, uh, chat GPT to find the insights? So that I will deliver, and I will share the code also I have prepared. So I'm sharing my screen now. So it's a good opportunity me also to give the insights. So thanks.
Yes, sir, your screen is visible. We can go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Can you make it PPT mode, please?
Yeah, I have made it in
Okay,
PPT.
okay, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So today's topic is the data analysis and statistical techniques for the mechanical engineering with the generative AI perspective. So here in this presentation, first of all, I will talk about the what is machine learning and where EDA lies in between that, and what methods we have available, which techniques, which statistical techniques we have to use, and then we'll have the generative AI perspective, and then we'll go for the coding session. Code is also I will go because in hour and 1 hour it's not possible to explain everything, but I will explain the code also, and I will show you practically. Okay, so we'll start. So so why this topic matters today? to understand this, we need to understand the now screen is visible. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah, thank you. So this is the machine learning life cycle. So in machine learning life cycle, we have the different stages. Around 10 phases are there. So I am talking about only one phase. But before that, I will give the one a big picture of the machine learning and how it works and why EDA is important. Uh, so first of all, we have to identify the problem statement. What problem we need to solve. Suppose we have the data, one data. Then what should be the output? Means in machine learning we have the two types of the problem. One is the classification problem, and second one is the regression problem. So classification problem like fault, no fault, like that, 0, 1, male, female, like that we can classify based on the different features. And in regression, it's like prediction, y is equals to mx plus c. So we are trying to solve, and we want the when we want the prediction. At that case, we need to go for the regression. So first of all, in problem statement step, we have to go with the data, what type of data, what business insights we need to solve. uh, See, if we want to solve, or if we are developing anything, so there should be the problem, business problem. Business means it's business or academic problem, but we have to solve that. Okay, so we have to understand that. Then we have to check as we have the data or not. So that data we can collect according to, suppose in mechanical system we have the sensor data, we have the temperature, pressure, like that, different data points we have. Okay, and we suppose we are trying to solve the thermal problem, like we have to find the Nusselt number. Then in that case also we need to collect the data points like input temperature, output temperature, input pressure, output pressure. So everything we need to collect. So this is the collection of the data. And quality of the data, we need to check what type of data we have, that we need to see into the uh, point number 3. So problem statement. So according to problem, we need to find the data, we need to collect the data. There are so many websites are available, like Kaggle is available. uh, for if you want the data like image format, then RoboFlow is available. uh, Hugging Face, another one is available. So here we will get the data. From there we can collect the data, or if we want to do collection of from our side, then also we can collect the data with our existing system. From existing sensors we can collect the data. Next part is the data cleaning and pre-processing. So here we need to check how much columns are available, how much features. Column means it's features. So features, how much features are available, and we need to do the pre-processing. Pre-processing means uh, here we have to do some uh, uh, here in Python we have the one library called pandas. So in pandas we have the different technique, like and the mean, median, mode. Then we can find the number of how much number of records are available, how much number of features are available. Okay, so we have to do here again, we have to find the missing value, we have to find the outlier. That part comes into the exploratory data analysis also. Okay, so next part is the EDA part. So here this is the core component we are going to discuss. So here we have the different technique like missing value, outlier, correlations. Okay, so that we need to find out, and we need to explore the data. Name itself suggests that we need to explore. We need to explore the complete data, and now by using the statistical methods and the pandas library. And next part is the feature engineering. Now, why feature engineering is important? In step number 4, just we are exploring the data. We are not doing any kind of operation on the data. Here we just finding drawing the box plot, or to find the outlier, or we are doing the some um, operations like missing value, how much missing values are there, how much categorical column, how much numerical columns are there. Okay, so just we are exploring everything into the step number 4. And in step number 5, in feature engineering and selection, here we have to do the operations on the operations on the data. So here we'll do the feature engineering, and then feature selection. Means, as I told you, we have the problem like y is equals to mx plus c. So y is the output column and x is the input feature. So what should be the x and what should be the y? We need to select. Means, what should be the output? Like we have to find the Nusselt, or we have to find out find any another parameter. So to find that y, what should be the x1, x2, x3 features, that we need to decide. So here we need to do that, and then we need to split that data into train and test. And the next part is the model selection. Here now again, the model selection based on the problem definition. So here different techniques, or like machine learning. In machine learning, we have supervised, unsupervised. Okay, then according to that, we have to select the algorithms. So in model selection, suppose we are trying to solve the time series, then we have to go with the profit, or arima sarima kind of model. If we have the regression problem, then in that case we have the different linear regression, decision tree, random forest, like that algorithms we have. And if we have the classification problem, then in that case also we have the logistic regression, decision tree classifier. Okay, so another model is also available. So that model we have to select according to the problem definition. Why problem definition is important? Because we have to find its classification problem, or its regression problem, or its time series problem. So according to that, we have to select the model. And once we select the model, to select the model and model availability, in Python we have the sklearn or scikit-learn, we can call it as scikit-learn library. And from that library we can import the models. And then next part is the training. So for training, we need to split the data 80-20 format. Means on 80% we will train the model, on 20% we have to test the model. Okay, so model training will do, then model evaluation. Model training is the one line command only. So important part is this only. Okay, in machine learning problem, major we have to focus, or major focus on the data cleaning, EDA part, and feature engineering. The accuracy is depends on the EDA part and feature engineering again. So if here if we talk about the model evaluation, in model evaluation we have the different, again here also for model evaluation, again we have to select as per the problem definition. If problem is regarding the it's related to the, our problem is classification problem, then we have to go for the confusion matrix. And if problem is a regression problem, in that case we have to go for the R2 score, or RMSE, MSE. Okay, like that we have to go. And tuning also, we have the because why tuning is also important, because tuning means we it's hyperparameter tuning. So we have the cross validation method to tune the parameter. So here also in tuning we have to define the parameters, like so there are for algorithms, uh, algorithm having some internal parameters that we need to uh, tune. And next part is the model deployment. Now as of now in academic we go up to this. After that we will not able to deploy or this part. So this comes into the industry. Model deployment, again, according to the cloud availability, uh, we deploy the model on the AWS or Azure or Google Cloud platform. So here also same like our laptop, we will get the one instance from the AWS. Suppose we, if we consider the AWS, then in that case we have the different instances available. So Linux is a preferred one. So in we'll get the one virtual machine in simple way. So it's so one virtual machine we have to deploy. Here also different components are available, like deployment can be done with the Docker, can be done with the Kubernetes. Okay, so that part comes into the deployment. And once model is deployed, then we need to monitor that model. Okay, because this deployed model, suppose we have trained on the model for the last uh, uh, suppose we have the real-time data, and on real-time data we deployed the model from the 1 year, last 1 year data. Okay, it should be around 10 12 lakhs of records should be there. Okay, to get the best accuracy, at least 10 to 12 lakh records required. Once model trained and we deployed, then that model we are using on the real time again for the prediction purpose. Okay, so here if prediction is going on, sometimes it may happen we'll get the new uh, one feature or some unknown data on which model is not trained. In that case the model will provide the drift, means a performance issue will be there. So for that we need to do the retraining on the periodic, means if we do the if suppose we consider the every after 30 days the model should be the retrained on the new data. So that part also we need to consider. So this is the complete machine learning life cycle, and here we are concentrating on the exploratory data analysis. So I'm audible to you all, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Okay, thanks for confirmation. Okay, so next is the data types. So what type of data we have in the mechanical engineering? So we have the experimental data, in that trace, strain, temperature, pressure measurement from the physical testing. It's just the data types. What kind of data are available into the mechanical engineering? Second one is the simulation data. It's we are getting from the CFD or finite element analysis, FEA outputs, computational models, virtual prototypes. Second one is the manufacturing data, like a dimensional tolerance, surface finish, production metrics. And third one is the time dependent data. So these are the data types, and we have to we should be able to define the output or business problem on the data, means what we have to uh, find from this data. So that for this, to understand the data, first of all, we should always know the what problem we are going to solve. So according to the problem statement, we can design the machine learning system, and to design the machine learning system, we should know the data. Okay, it's correlated to each other. So basic thing is the data. So it's just types of the data, nothing else. So this is the exploratory data analysis. Here we have the what is the EDA? EDA just I have defined the EDA is the systematic process to investigate data set to uncover their underlying structure and characteristics. So what we have to explore. So just summarize the central tendencies and variability, visualizing the distribution pattern and trends. Okay, identifying the anomalies, outliers, and data quality issues, understanding the relation between variables. See, as I mentioned, exploratory data analysis. Here we are not going to do any kind of operation on the data. Okay, here just we are exploring the data, and what we are exploring, we are summarizing the central tendency for the variability, visualizing the distribution pattern and trends, like this is the distribution, this is the pattern sinusoidal. Okay, this is the correlation. So just this is the box plot. So data visualization, just we are exploring the data, we are not doing any kind of operation. And to explore the data, we have the different Python libraries. Yeah, why I'm talking about the Python, because I'm good at Python, that's why. So one is the pandas, second one is the matplot. Pandas is the Python data analysis. Okay, pandas library. Second one is the matplotlib, and third one is the seaborn. So these three libraries are available, and these three libraries, pandas used for the suppose you have the data into the Excel file, or you have the data into the uh, database, or you have data into the CSV, or data into the uh, SQL, so JSON format. So whatever you have the structured data. Okay, here we are talking about the structured data. Structured data means row and columns are should be available. So that data we can explore by with the help of pandas, seaborn, and matplotlib. So pandas is read the data. Pandas come up with the different functionality, inbuilt functionality, different methods. Okay, then seaborn and matplotlib used to explore the pattern, trend. Okay, uh, correlation between the features that we can do with the uh, seaborn and matplotlib. So this is the this kind of uh, pattern, or this kind of operations we can do. It's not a data operation, it's just the exploration of the data. So these are the just EDA. What EDAs means, what are the EDA issues, then what EDA identifies, what statistical technique used, and what is the engineering interpretation. So this table, I have three tables here. Okay, one is the EDA, and how to detect that. We have the, suppose we have the missing value. Missing value means in data we will have the blank value, or we'll have the nen. Okay, none. So in missing value, then how to do that, how to uh, solve that statistical technique. So it's count out percentage analysis. Okay, so we can count the how much missing values are available, means we can count that, and we can find the how much. Suppose we have the 100 records, and from that 20 are the missing value, then we can easily do the percentage analysis, like we have the 80% data and 20% values are missing. So herein missing values are very important. A missing value we need to find out, we need to fill that missing value. So that for that we have the different technique to fill the missing values. So here and if we consider the missing value, then what happens? See, if we have the 20 missing value out of 100, then we will have the data loss. In machine learning, in data we should have the continuity. Okay, first. And second, suppose someone think like that, we will delete that 20 records and we'll train the model on the 80 rows. But it's again problem, because suppose we have the 10 features, like 10 columns. Okay, so it's not like that we will have the missing value in single column 20 at 20. No. So sometimes it will the missing value will be in this column, sometimes this will be in this column, sometimes here will be in this column. So again, if we have the missing value at this point, then we have the another 9 column which are the contributing and which are impacting on the model training. So in that case, we need to fill that missing value. We should not add its poor feature engineering technique if we uh, delete the missing value. Okay, missing value records. So it's last priority. Suppose we have the millions of record, and in that case, suppose we have the more records. In that case, if we delete the records, then it's fine. But if we have the less number of data, and in that case we are deleting the missing value, then it's problem. Okay, second one is the outlier. Outlier means it's it's far away from the mean means it's not in circle. Okay, outlier means out of circle. So it's extreme observation. What statistical technique we can use? We have the Z-score, IQR, means box plot, to identify that outlier. And then what is the interpretation on the outlier? If we keep the outlier, then faulty reading or abnormal condition, means we need to handle the outlier. Okay, here also we need to handle the outlier. We cannot keep as it is. Like suppose we have the numbers or reading from 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10, and we have the some means we have 10 readings, and from ranging from 0 to 10. Okay, and in between sometimes there may be the 21, 22, or 30. Then 21 is the outlier for that range. Okay, so we need to handle that 21, we need to convert into the same range. So this is the outlier. Second one is the, so again, see, I have complete this into the Python. I will showcase there. Okay, how outlier looking and how missing values we are finding. Okay, so second one is the distribution shape. Distribution shape, like data should be the first rule of the regression problem is data should be the normally distributed. This is the one assumption. Suppose we have the skew data. Skew data means here, suppose if we draw the normal distribution here, so skew means left skew or right skew, skewed data there. So we need to explore that also. Okay, so for that histogram or density plot we can draw. So like that, see, we have the different ED issue. I will share this correlation also. We should find the correlation between the features. Means one feature is related to another feature, or feature is how feature is related to feature. Like that, we can we have the correlations. We can find the pattern and trends. Pattern and trends from the data. So and sometimes random fluctuations are available, so we can call it as a noise. So that also we need to handle. So these are the different statistical methods. We are going to see that all into the Python code. I will show you. Second one is the statistical handling and engineering actions. So how, as we discussed, how we are going to handle the missing value. So we have the method to df.fill Okay, fill.fill is the data frame method available in the pandas, but uh, what to fill that in that place? Okay, uh, method we have, but what to fill at that place? So suppose you all know we have the mean, median, and mode. Okay, suppose data is the numerical data, then in that case we should fill the mean and median. Okay, mean or median as a imputation method. Okay, but suppose we have the categorical column, like in that column we have the, suppose one column we consider male female male female 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 male. Okay, so in that case what, how mean and median will work? So it will not work. In that case we need to use the mode method. So mode will impute at that missing value place. Okay, so these are the missing values. Again, regression imputation is also available. Litwise deletion is also available, but majorly in industry, mean, median, and mode imputation is used. Second, for the outlier also, to find the outlier, we have the how to find the outlier. So we have the Z score, okay, and IQR filtering method. So in IQR also different methods are available. Grubbs test is also available. Physical limit check is also available. But these two, Z score and IQR filtering, is majorly used into the industry. And next one is the non-normal data, high variability, time series, and unstable. So these are just listed here. Non-normal data means if we have the higher range of data, data like we are training the model, and in that we have the large number of data. Suppose some parameters are in lakhs or thousands, then we need to transform that data. So at that time we need to use the logs. We need to take the logs or square root to transform the data. Okay, so some methods need the some in range. So in that case also we need to transform the data. In time series also, see, in time series problem, this is uh, one of the method. So in time series we have the data in, suppose we have the transactional data, or suppose we have the every 15 minutes data. We have taken the readings. Suppose we have taken the reading from one sensor for the every 15 minutes. In that case we need to find the moving average or smoothing, or sometimes reading may uh, deviates uh, what we require. So there also we need to use these methods. And next part is the, see, these are the missing value and outlier. These two are the major role performing into the EDA part. And next part is the how to plot the EDA plots. Like I told you, we use the uh, matplotlib and seaborn. But what plot is what purpose I have listed here. So histogram, box plot, scatter plot, line plot, control plot, probability plot, correlation heat map, and residual plot. So while presenting the research paper also, these plots are contributing more, because it shows the distribution of the data. uh, so histogram, it shows the data distribution and how data is distributed, and what statistical insights we are getting. We are getting the what shape of that data, what is the skewness, like data is skewed at left or right side, what is the modality. So we'll get these insights from the histogram. Means we are just drawing, but what insight we should to gain from that plot, that we need to decide or we should know. So again, box plot is for the famous for the outlier, to detect the outlier. It shows outlier, how outliers are the out of boundary. It shows the median also, it shows the quartiles also, and it's majorly used for the outlier detection. Okay. Next one is the scatter plot. It shows the relationship between the features. Feature means variable, and it like scatter plot, you all know. This is the scatter plot. So x and y gives the relation between x and y. Okay. So
Sir,
yeah.
sorry to disturb. Can you hide that stop on your screen? There is one option, hide.
Yeah, please.
Sir, because participant are requesting. The last line is not visible. So
Okay, hide.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Again, I will share the PPT entire folder. I will share with you.
Yes,
You can share with
sir.
all participant. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. So this is the scatter plot. Again, a scatter plot is also we can use for the to find the relationship between the variables. Again, here we'll get the correlation and what dependency means. How much dependent y is dependent on the x, and x is the independent. If we have the x is equal, sorry, y is equal to mx plus c, then in that case. Give me a minute. Okay, so here we'll get the correlation and dependency. Suppose we have the again, why I'm giving the example y is equal to mx plus c, because this is the basic equation for the machine learning, and on this equation whole machine learning, deep learning is based on this equation only, y is equal to mx plus c. There we'll have the different modes of that equation. Okay, if we go into the deep learning also, if we go into the machine learning also, if we go for the classification problem also. Okay, the y is equals to mx plus c, it's having the different forms, but equation is the same. Okay, and again we can plot the time series, like it's no, we don't have, but I will show you that also. So time series also we can find how trend and seasonalities look like. We can find, we have the different plots, and this is the important one, heat map. Here we'll get the in heat map will get the correlation between the features, how much one feature is correlated to other feature. So that heat map is giving. So here if you see parameter interaction is analysis, means it gives the 0 to 1 probability in like 0.5, 0.7, how much it's correlated to each other. Okay, and last one is the residual plot. So it's again model behavior, error behavior, and model a residual. So here also we'll get the statistical insight like model adequacy and biasness, how much biasness we are getting. And this is for the regression model validation, means in validation, in evaluation technique, it's used residual plot. So these are the just I have prepared the tables. So I will share with you all, so you can use. It's not much more depth, but it will help to you all. Okay. So in why EDA is critical in mechanical application, it is the part of the our presentation. That's why I added this slide into that. So if we have the uh, if we want to detect the faulty experiment, suppose we have taken the different readings. Suppose we have the heat exchanger and we have carried out the number of iterations to find the out, output temperature, or suppose we have the pipe in pipe heat exchanger and we have taken 120 140 we have done the experimentation, and sometimes due to the sensor malfunctioning or due to the calibration error or due to the sometimes leakage problem, it may happen there one to experiment get faulty. Okay, reading of the one to two experiment get faulty. So how to detect that? So to find that, as we have seen the different techniques, so we can detect the faulty experiment. Like suppose our second one is the, suppose we miss some readings in between, so again we can find which reading is missing, so that we can achieve with the EDA part. Second one is the validate the repeatability to ensure the consistency across the test run and verify that results are reproducible and statistical significance. Third one is the understand variability, how much data is varied. That variation we can understand through the experimental data by using EDA. And sometimes again I have told you this is this evaluation technique is completely depends on the EDA part and feature engineering. Okay, so whatever we are getting the R2, whatever we are getting the accuracy at this point, it based on the based on these two steps. One is the EDA and second one is the feature engineering. EDA is the very important because based on the EDA part, we are going to do the feature engineering. So that's why EDA is the important. If we suppose EDA part explored, like we have the missing value, then and then in feature engineering we are going to handle the missing value. Suppose we have the outlier detection by using the box plot, then we are going to handle the outlier by using the z-score or other techniques. Okay, so like that it's, and once feature engineering done correctly, and these are the static method. Here nothing is happening on the data. Whatever the data operations we are getting, that operations we are doing into the step 3 4 5, but 4 and 5 is the important. And here again same, model training is not difficult task, model selection is not difficult task, and whatever we are getting the result based on this directly here. Okay, if we are not getting the satisfactory result, again we have to go into the EDA part, or you can start from the step 3. So up to this we have seen about the statistical methods and the EDA part. Now as I told you, it's very important to give the how to use. Suppose nowadays we have the artificial intelligence, so we can use the artificial intelligence. For what purpose we have to use? So that purpose I will tell you. But here see, it's not like that we are using the generative AI to find the insight, or we are replacing the statistic or EDA by the generative AI. It's not like that. Just here, generative AI, I'm giving the perspective, new perspective to the community. Is like that. We can find the statistic, explore the data, do some statistical analysis. Okay, we can find the different distributions. We can draw the graphs. Okay, we can find the relationship between the features. But sometimes we are not able to explain that. We are not able to do the reasoning around that results. Okay, then we can give that output of this EDA to the input as a generative AI. And LLM model, like large language model like ChatGPT or Gemini, or behind the scene there are different models like GPT 4.1 mini, O4 model, GPT-5 model. That model will work for you. Okay, it will give the it will find the insights. That model will write the insights for you, and just you have to check, and then you can go for the next, whatever the purpose of that. You suppose you have to write the result and discussion. So in that case you can use uh, generative AI to explain the things, but not to do these statistical methods. We have to, still we have to do this all. Okay, but whatever the output of these methods, we can send to the generative AI, and that AI outputs will give you the it will assist you to write the papers, or to write the chapters into the uh, thesis. So, are you getting my points? What I'm trying to convey you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. See here, ED is the quality gate. Means think of exploratory data analysis as a quality control checkpoint that validates the data before enters the AI workflow. Means here we have to do the exploratory data analysis as we discussed, but that data we need to send to the generative AI model to get the better understanding. Okay, and this is the one perspective. See here, so traditional approach, what we are doing nowadays, or before generative AI, just we have the data, we are doing the analysis, and we are preparing the report. Like whatever we are getting as a researcher, what we are understanding, that we are reporting, means we are writing into the report. But generative AI assisted approach, what I'm trying to say, that we have the data, we are understanding the data. Okay, once understand the data, then means understanding means EDA part we are doing. Once EDA doing, then we are sending for the reasoning with the help of LLM. And once reasoning whatever, and so you can give the roles also. Suppose you are using the chat GPT, then you can assign the role. So suppose you are the, suppose whatever the your role, okay, as a researcher, that role you can assign to the chat GPT or LLM model. So according to that, that model will do the reasoning for you, and then it will generate the report. And based on that report, you suppose you are giving the second prompt to take the decision which is best, what is worst, or whatever you want to find the insights from that decision also LLM can take as a judge, or as a researcher it can take the decision. So this is the good approach for the according to me, this is the good approach for the writing the paper, or doing the research. Because but now it's plagiarism issue. But see, at least we should use the generative AI to get the idea, to do the reasoning, to do the generation, and then you can rewrite that paragraph or that page in your own language, but you will get the one perspective, another perspective, whatever your thought process. Apart from that, also you will get more thoughts based on that data. So generative AI transforms validated analysis into the structured intelligence, engineering intelligence. Means it will whatever you want the output, that it will convert the input into the output. Okay, I will skip this. So this all we have already done. Okay, so I will, because I have to show, I have only 30 minutes. I will share this complete notebook with you. Okay, so here we have the I have considered this data set just for the exploring the data. Okay, predictive maintenance data set AI for AI 2020. It's available, it's open source, and it's available on the Kaggle. So from Kaggle you will get the data card also, you will get the code also. But mine code is not from here. That code is written. That again I have taken the help of AI. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so we have the data. This is the library what I have told you. This is the, and this code is written into the pandas. This is the collab notebook, everyone can access, or from drive. I will share the link of this drive to you all. Okay, so I have also added the cell to cell explanation for understanding purpose. Okay, so this is the import. First of all, in Python, what we need to do, we need to do the, see, suppose you have opened the notebook, then in that case what you have to do, you go into this. Okay, here then we need to mount the this folder. Okay, so first of all you can mount by clicking on this, so you will get this type of symbol. Then you have to go into the drive, in my drive. Okay, my drive, then you have to go into the content, my drive. Okay, sorry, then ATAL, and here you will get the your CSV file. Okay, so you need to, why I am telling you, because otherwise you will not able to run the code. If you get code, then you are not able to. Okay, so copy path, just copy path, and you have to put into this here. Okay, here copy the path. So first of all, we have to import all required libraries like pandas. Pandas is the important library. Second one is the NumPy, is the numerical Python, which is required for the do the numerical analysis. Whatever the numerical operations we have to do, we need that one. Then Matplotlib for the graph or drawing or plot. Matplotlib and Seaborn we are using for that. SciPy is the statistical library available into the Python, and sklearn. Sklearn is again scikit-learn. Here we have the all, like all algorithms available, or all techniques available. Warning is just for the warning. OS required for to use the basic models. JSON is the JSON format, and date time is the date time. If you have the feature for the about the date time in, or if you want to use the date time in, means if you want to record date, today's date, or in that purpose we can use the date time. Okay,
Excuse me,
see,
sir.
this is, yeah.
Sir, actually, your screen, the print is very small. I think you should
Okay.
large.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, it's okay, sir. It's okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, now it's visible.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So see, these are the import. This is the basic. We all are using the ChatGPT from here, okay, to drop the live mail or to drop the message. Okay, we are using to drop the email. But here also we have the we can use the ChatGPT for good purpose also. And another one is the whatever you are seeing here. Okay, this is the model, GPT model, and here we can attach the CSV file, anything. Okay, and here this model, now we are going to use this model programmatically. Okay, so here what I have done, ChatGPT is from the OpenAI. This is the one product from the OpenAI company. So here I have imported the OpenAI. OpenAI is the again one Python library. From there, I'm importing the OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI. Suppose now I have the key. That's why I'm able. I have done it's true. Okay, if you don't have the OpenAI API, then in that case you can make it as a false. Okay. Sorry. So this is the client OpenAI client import. Okay, and next part is the this is just set the what figure size, what font size is we are going to use, and which font family we are in. So just we have mentioned here. So again and again, it's not required to define. Okay. Next part is the this is the see here two different things I have imported. This is the regular machine learning or whatever we need for the EDA part, that imported. This is for the generative AI I have imported. Okay, as a LLM I'm going to use, means this ChatGPT I'm going to use programmatically. Okay, it's backend programming. Okay, so I have run this just so it will, and see in Colab it's good thing is like that we not need to install everything. Okay, it's automatically installing nowadays. Next part is the load the data set into the system. So we have the data on here. I have prepared one folder, and in that folder I have keep this data set by downloading from here. Okay, I have downloaded, just I have downloaded here. If I click, it will download. Okay, data set, it will download. Okay, but when you need to do the login just by using Google. Okay, and here whatever you want, suppose you want the data about the heat exchanger. Okay, you want the data about the anything, so you will get the data. Number of data sets are available. If you open the data here, you will get the data card. Sometimes you will get the code also. Okay, so everything is available, data set is available here. You can nanofluid. Okay, so you will get the nanofluid data set also. See here you will get three. So this is the main data set. It's train and test data. It's just splitted. Okay, code is not done. If you want to contribute, you want to solve this data. Okay, and you want to contribute, you can upload the file also. Okay, it's not, they are not restricting you. Yeah. So you heard about the open source open source contribution, so we can contribute here. Okay, so I have downloaded and uploaded on the drive only. So we load the data. Okay, once we load the data, then what I have done, I have converted that file into the pandas data frame. So here I have defined df is equals to pf.read. So it will convert the CSV file into the data frame. Data frame means again it's uh, column rows structure. Okay, so here we load the data, and we have find the shape of the data. Okay, by using df.shape. df.shape we are getting, see here we have the data set loaded from here. Okay, then what is in that data by using this df shape and df shape 1. So we are getting the shape 0 will give the rows, shape 1 will give the column. So we have the 10,000 rows and 14 columns in that data set. What are the column names? Again, we can find. See, simple. It's very simple. Df dot column dot to list. Okay, it will give the complete column list. Whatever you have the column, so it will give, and it will. These are the logs. Just we should know what happened in this step. So we have written only print statement dataset is loaded. So we have load the dataset, then uh, just basic information we are trying to draw from this. So here I'm trying to convey you the pandas library use case here in EDA. Okay, so pandas, see, so question is like that, where we use the pandas library. Okay, so here we imported pandas library, pandas as a PD. So PD, we have given the shortcut name to that in uh, simple language. Okay, then what we have done, see here, df is equals to pd.read csv. Okay, so pd underscore csv, here we can replace csv from by using excel or json, like that. Okay, so here see, pd dot, we are importing read csv method from pandas library, and again we are making the data frame. Now data frame is depend on the PD. Okay, pandas. So for pandas library, it's representing as a df. So in df we have the data, we save the data. Now so see, this is the df. So it will look like the data in csv. If you want to see, this is the CSV format, and programmatically we'll load the data by using pandas, and it's looking like that. Okay, it's same. Now, and see here, if you use the, suppose if you want to use the Gemini, then Gemini suggests, like here also, if you are new learner, I'm giving the extra suggestion only. If you are the new learner, then you can use the generate code with the df. Okay, here what you want to do. Okay, you want to do the EDA, so just type here, I want to do EDA with this. Okay, so it will do the right code for you automatically. It will understand the context, it will understand the complete data frame, and it will write the code for you. Okay, that much simple. Nowadays writing the code is not the rocket science, but at least you should know the what we have to achieve. Okay, your design of experiment, if your design of experiment is ready, you know all objectives of the research or the whatever problem we want to solve, then in that case AI will help you. Okay, you want to write the code step by step. Okay, so here also see, if we have the just if you it's not required to import, and all AI will do for you. Okay, so just you need to use AI in as per the your convenience. Okay, so next see, data set overview and basic information, what we are trying to do. What df.head, it will provide you the column names. Okay, data types, what data types we have. df.describe, it will give the describe method will give you the um, mean, median, mode, 25, 50%, 75% of data, how it look like. Okay, how much missing value we have, we can find. df.is null method is available, you can find the missing percentage also. So it's, see, missing count divided by length of df, means total number of records, which is 10,000. Okay, divide into 100, so it will give the percentage. Okay, so and we are missing DF we are saving this data into the missing DF. Okay, so here if you see one by one, so first of all what we have done, we have the DF dot head. So head by default head will provide the 5 rows, top 5 rows. Okay, 1 to 5 it will show you. DF dot tail, then it will show the last 5 rows. Okay, then we have what type, each column has the data types. Data types means its number, its string, its float, means point. Okay, so it will give the object means you have to read like a string. Okay, so integer, float, integer. So these are the data types. In Python we have the different data types like integer, float, complex number, list, dictionary, set. Okay, string. So we are checking here each column have the which data types is so it gives the method. Okay, we have defined the method what data types there. Next, we have calculated the missing value. So missing value, there is no missing value in this record. There is no missing value, so it will give the 0. We have checked the duplicate number, so duplicate also we don't have. Then we have the find out the distribution. Then distribution also we can plot with the help of PLT. PLT means above we have defined the PLT like Seaborn or matplotlib. So here we have import matplotlib dot pyplot as a PLT. Okay, so as a PLT, and now henceforth in program we will use the PLT only. Okay, so PLT will give you the this kind of see, here is the count and here is the 0 and 1, means 0 for the normal and 1 for the failed. So it will find the distribution, how data is distributed. Okay, so it provides the next part is the exploratory data analysis. Okay, here we have the different methods. I will show you here only. Okay, so see, this is the method by using a plot, means matplotlib. We have drawn the graph, and whatever key columns we need to consider, that we have prepared one list like torque, rotational speed, tool wear. So all this we have considered and we have drawn the graph. So here we'll get the how data is distributed. This data is normally distributed. What is the mean of data? What is the median of data? So mean and median, if data is perfectly normally distributed, then in that case it's overlapping. Okay, red line and green line, if you see here, it's overlapping. So we are getting the this kind of data. Then distribution of rotational speed. So we have the one column which is rotational speed. So rotational speed versus frequency. Okay, so again we have drawn the graph. Means here we are exploring how data look like. Okay, here how data is look like for this frequency versus rotational speed, how it look like. Here frequency versus torque, how it look like. Okay, so we are exploring the data. Okay, and here we are getting, and here we are not doing anything manually, it's programmatically. You will get all values. Again, distribution of the wear tool, how it frequency versus wear tool. Wear tool is the another feature from the data set. So this frequency, just if you see here, frequency is the constant and we are changing the one column. Okay, one column for torque, then second one is the rotational speed, and then tool wear, and last one is the process temperature. Okay, and we are drawing the graphs, and we are seeing, observing the data, and note down the mean and median. Okay, so this is the ED part. distribution we have seen, and the code for this we have here. See, we have to define what should be at X and what should be at Y column. Okay, and so it's like in simple, it's like the we have the picture and we are coloring to that picture. So here we are filling the colors like red, green. Okay, it's about the how you want to display the data. Okay, and this is about the C here. Y label is constant, which is frequency, and we are sending the dynamically for the X. Okay, we have the colors, we have defined the key columns, whatever the X column like torque, rotational speed, tool wear, and process. So here we are just in for loop we are rotating. So only this line of code draw the this complete graph, and just for the display purpose we are adding the colors. Okay, but core logic is only this. Okay, next part is the ED comparison. Again we have the uh, see I want to show you how outlier and box plot works. Okay, so see here we have the two entries like normal and failed. Okay, so in normal condition we have the outlier. See, this is the box plot look like, and this is the boundary line, and these are the uh, uh, numbers. Okay, beyond this, and here also we have. Okay, so we can call it as a outlier. So we have the different conditions like for tool wear, process temperature, rotational speed, torque. Now this side we have the that four quantity and failed and normal. Failed and normal means uh, whatever the uh, in data set we have done the comparison. Okay, next part is the correlation analysis. Like we have to do the correlation by using the heat map. Again, heat map is available. See here, heat map is available in Seaborn library. It's not in matplotlib. Okay, so here we have to define the parameters to draw the heat map, and here you will get the correlation. Okay, so see here 111 in between it should be means uh, year temperature and year temperature. Okay, it's perfectly correlated because same value, that's why it's 1. Okay, but how much process temperature is correlated to the year temperature? It's around 0.8, means process temperature is correlated to air temperature is about 87%. Okay, and process temperature to process temperature it should be matched, it's 100%. Like that we can find the correlation between rotational speed, same for the rotational speed, and rotational speed. So if it match then it's 100%, but rotational speed versus machine failure, so how much it is? Okay, rotational speed with correlated with tool wear, how much it? Okay, so that likewise we can find the correlation between the features. So for that purpose we can draw the heat map. This is the major exploratory data analysis technique to find the relation between the uh, features. Again, here also again outlier detection, as we have seen, same by using the box plot method we can find the outlier. Okay, box plot is there. Second one is the technique. See here we have draw the plot, and here you will get the dot. This is again outlier. Okay, so this is lower range, upper range, and beyond that it should be the outlier. Okay, So there are different technique. If you use the Z-score distribution, then again versus frequency, it's look like this. Okay, and you can define the threshold value for the Z-score. Means Z-score, if you calculate the Z-score and if you decide the threshold value beyond 3, see in this example, beyond 3, these are the outlier. Okay, and these are the normal values. Here also you have the IQR method Z-score and modified Z-score. So here also you can define. So these are the just techniques. You can explore the your data in this format. Okay. So this is the feature engineering part. Feature engineering means whatever we have the outlier, whatever we have the missing value, we can handle by using the DF methods. So if you see here, in previous we have the outliers like here and there, but here we have handled the outlier. We have the within the threshold we have the values. So these are the different techniques for the feature engineering. Again, next session will be on the feature engineering. So I'm not going into much more detail into the feature engineering. Okay, and so first of all, I have to go to the generative AI. Okay, so then I will. Okay, so generative AI pipeline I have set up. See here, first of all, in generative AI, this is the API key. This is my API key I have given, and I have used the API true. If you don't you want to run the code and you don't have the API key, then make it as a false. Okay, and then the pipeline will run, but it will be the false. Okay, then see, this is the one generative AI understanding function return. So here we have written one prompt. Okay, what prompt we have written? You are the senior machine learning engineer, research scientist specializing in predictive maintenance. Why we have written the predictive maintenance? Because our data is related to predictive maintenance. That's why. Okay, so you can use like that. You whenever we are using the ChatGPT, we have to give the role. So according to that role, it behaves. It write the response. So first of all, we need to give the role. Then I have conducted the EDA part on this data set. Okay, and here is the summary. So whatever we have the summary, data set summary, we are passing dynamically. Okay, that summary we have above, but here we just passing the summary. Okay, so this we can call it as a placeholder. Okay, so in here actual values will be there. Okay, so this is the prompt. Then from this EDA part, okay, this data, what we have to find out. So EDA part, from EDA part, what we have find out, distribution we have find out, comparison we have done. Okay, and the correlation we have. So based on this, so now this is the one prompt. Okay, one prompt. Now next we have to add in that prompt, means whatever we have the key findings from this EDA, we have to add. Okay, so based on this EDA summary, provide comprehensive understanding of data in 200 to 220 250 words. What does the data represent in mechanical engineering context? What are the key characteristics in engineering parameters? What patterns or anomalies are visible? Now see, what after seeing this graph, we are not able to understand much more. Okay, what graph wants to tell or what it explains. Okay, but by using the GenAI, we can easily explain this part. So we are here, major role is to prepare the prompt. Okay, once prompt is prepared, then we have to see here, this is the whole world is asking for the generative AI. So what it is, it's simple. This is the API. Okay, OpenAI, we are using this API only. So client is here, we are defining the client. Then we are sorry, defining the response. What model we are using? GPT-4o mini. Okay, instead of this model we can use whatever this model, GPT dash 5.2. Okay, we can replace it. Okay, we have given the role and we have to send the prompt. What prompt? We have prepared this complete prompt. Okay, that's why prompt engineering, everyone is asking about the prompt engineering. So this is the prompt. We have prepared a complete prompt. Okay, up to this. Now we are sending complete prompt. What we have added into the prompt? We have assigned the role. We have assigned the added the results of EDA, and then we have given the instruction what exact output we need from this data. Okay, so that our queries also we have added. Okay, and here you see temperature is the one of the parameter, and max token means how in output how much tokens you required, how much. In simple words you can say it words, but it's not directly words, but you can how much words you require, okay, in output. So if we run this, okay, okay, see it's running now. Now it's writing here. Okay, so what's data understanding it has? So see, we have not given, we have given only the numbers. Okay, so here this model return right like that. The AI for AI 2020 predictive maintenance data represent the operational parameter of the machinery, crucial for the understanding of the health performance of the mechanical system in individual environment. Complete it writes, okay, how much data set how much variables features it have, okay, then what key characteristics, the key characteristics of the engineering parameters reveal that torque, which is vital for the understanding the force exerted by the machine, exhibits the higher mean in the failed machines, suggesting excessive torque. Okay, so it's right about the complete data. It has the data understanding now. Okay, next part means you can do the data understanding by using the GenAI pipeline. Okay, so simple, you have to do the, and if you don't have the API, so simple, you have to prepare this prompt and you have to send keep only here. Okay, same work in ChatGPT also will do. Okay, so I have prepared the prompts also for you all. So here we have the different prompts. So I will share this prompt also. So all prompts just you have to make, and according to your use case also, if you add the data set here and if you give the prompts, it will refresh the prompt according to your use case also. Okay, so second part is the reasoning. Now we have the data understanding. Now we have to do the reasoning. Again, same. We have to use the same API what we have, and just we need to the prompt engineering. Okay. In prompt engineering, what we have to do? We have to define the prompt. You are the senior machine learning research scientist. Verified statistical results from the hypothesis testing. We have these results. Okay. T statistic, p value, torque, whatever we have the values, we have to send the add the value and we have to add the query. See, prompt designing or systematic prompt designing, what you have to assign the role, you have to provide the your observations from the EDA part, and then what is your ask. Okay, your ask is what does the p value mean. Okay, what is the difference, statistically significant or not, effect. Okay, you can find out whatever you have the query. Okay, that query you can ask here and just run the API. Okay, here we are again sending the this reasoning prompt. Okay, so we'll get here, it will write do the reasoning according to these values and it will write for you. Okay, So p value of 3.63 indicates an extremely low probability that observed difference in torque between field and normal machines. Okay, so we are not able to do the reasoning from ourselves. So uh, if we use the generative AI, then you will get the better reasoning. Okay, by using. So here you don't need to go for this APA. Okay, or if you want, you can go. Otherwise, if you don't have the APA, then just prepare the prompt and put into the ChatGPT. Okay, it will create same answer for you. Okay, and last one is the again we have the report. Suppose you have to write the explanation and prepare the report. Again, you have to send the values. You have to assign the role. You have to send the value. You have to give the uh, steps, what engineering explanation, what you need. Okay, so you need to give, or if you have the reference paper, you can use it. What according to their methodology, you can find the pointers and add here. So it will do the result and discussion for you. Okay, so here it will generate the complete result section for you. Okay, discussion for you. So see here, it's taking time because it calls the third party API. And see here, you will get the engineering explanation, result section, and discussion. So you can see what we have to discuss. According to observation, it's discussing in result also. What result in statistical analysis yielded the t statistic, what results we are getting. So it gives the reason. First we uh, data understanding we have done, then we have done the reasoning, then we have done the resultant discussion. Okay, and conclusion, like what is the decision we have to take, that also we have to see here. Just you need to change the your ask. Okay, and all other things are the same. Then again it will create the uh, report for you, decision for you, based on the numbers you have provided. Okay, what number you have provided, these numbers you have provided. Okay, from the statistical result. So it will recommend or give the decision for you. Okay, so whatever you have asked the question for that, according to that, it will do the decision. And if you want the final summary, then again, how you want the final summary, according to that, it will provide. Uh, so okay, so it will create just a summary. Summary means whatever we have done, the understanding, reasoning, and decision generation and decision. So all these things we can achieve by using the generative AI. So this is about the presentation and coding part. So what I am trying to convey here, just this is the part. Uh, See, so here in EDA we have seen the EDA part also. So there in EDA we even I am also not able to much more able to convey. So what this graph, okay, trying to say, what this trying to say. Okay, but if we use the generative AI, if we use the prompt engineering in better way, then we'll get the helping hand. Means we'll get the more pointers to write into the result discussion, conclusion part, like that. Okay, so that's why you can data understanding and EDA part. Once EDA done, then we can do the reasoning, we can generate the result discussion, we can take the decision based on the insights. So this is one approach, advanced approach I'm trying to convey. I don't know how much conveyed, but it's the new direction for the research. Thank you. So any question or yes?
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Participant can.
Hello,
Yeah, please.
sir. I am Milind Gulve, Assistant Professor PRE Siloni. The question that I am going to ask might seem to you as a kind of funny question, but I think it needs to be asked right now. The use of generative AI for the purpose of EDA, or let's say for the purpose of explanation of the reports in industry, whether it is permitted or it is to be done under the some particular protocols, under the some general conditions of protocols laid down by the company.
Yeah, it's a good question, and also I forgot to mention that. So here, see, I tried to convey you. We have to do the EDA as per the statistics, okay?
Yes,
Because
sir.
generative AI is not create its own principle. We have to go for the mean, median, mode, normal distribution, okay? That we have to. And for reasoning purpose, for writing the better explanation, we can use it, but with the guidelines we have to add some guardrails there, okay? We have to suppose some government projects there, then sometimes there will be the security issue, okay? But in industry, it's nowadays it's mandatory. I will show you one tool, okay? This is the cursor tool, okay? So suppose I'm giving one here. Suppose just I have to write, okay? I have to give the prompt to this model here. It will write the complete code, 4,000 line of code it writes, okay? But it's allowed into the industry nowadays. Everyone is forcing to use this kind of tool to increase their productivity, okay? But your question is in research. See, in research also, what I conveyed, you can see what we thought. It's not enough. We have to thought on a different perspective, okay? And there generative AI will help you, but it's again with the guardrails. Guardrails means in a controlled environment you have to do. I think
Okay, any more question? Yes, participant.
Sir, what are the in the same context, sir? What are the legitimate sources those can be referred apart from ChatGPT for the purpose of technical description?
okay, apart from end of the day, it's generative AI, large language model, okay? You can use any generative model, like we have the Perplexity, we have the Gemini, okay? That because generative AI means nowadays we have the large language models. So in large language model, if you have the uh, security issue, in that case you can install the private LLM on your local system, okay? But we have the Gemini, Perplexity, we have the Cloud that we can use apart from ChatGPT, because generative AI itself large language model, and it's so we have to use that. Milind sir, have you got your answer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Any
Good
good evening. I would like to ask, can we use data from Kaggle and use it in research purpose or something like that? Like we have used data from Kaggle and from generative AI, we have given some interpretation. Can we use it in a research article?
It's depend on the use case, sir. But suppose in industry also, suppose one client come to us, then and client doesn't have any data set. Okay, in that case also we are using the data sets from Kaggle. Okay, or if so, it's depend on your use case. If you want to write the research paper, in that case you have to give the reference for that. If you cite that data set, then it's not problem. You can use, but we need to cite as it's not our proprietary.
Yes, sir, sure. That citation is mandate. That's a
Mandatory, yeah. So you can use, and but this approach it will give the more research paper. Even your existing research you can carry it out with the help of generative AI. You will get the new perspective.
Actually, what is happening, sir, in experimental work, we have to generate experimentally data. But if that is permit, we can apply these kind of things on already existing data like Kaggle and all. So any kind of machining or welding, if we are having data, we can exercise these kind of generative AI and the
Yeah.
from that
And
existing data.
paper acceptance rate is also more for that this by if we use this.
That is also quite obvious, sir. Mechanical plus AI then become a somewhat lesser combination. They might be getting paper from that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Can we have these files, sir? If you
yeah,
permit.
I'm sharing with Sir Parmeshwar Raitapure sir. Okay, he will share with I'm sharing the complete folder with you. Okay, this complete folder
Okay.
you will get all these files. Okay, so you will get some reference.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir,
Dr. Ganesh,
sir, I am having doubt, sir. Uh, s- uh, Sir, I am having three set of datas, three classes of data sets that is obtained from scanning electron microscope, sir. Per class, I am having 100 set of images. 100 images I am having. That all the data sets I have paid myself. I got that data sets from laboratories, sir, which is made up from weaving the nanopowders through microscope. That nanopowder is mine, that I have paid the money for weaving the nanopowder through microscope. I captured the images. I have 300 images. If I am using these data sets, if I need to ch- um, cite it any other reference papers related to my work, or else I need to produce the data sets in an open depository to publish my paper, sir.
If you own that images, then you can directly use, not necessary to cite or use another one, because
Okay,
you get
I need
profile.
to deposit in the Kaggle if reviewer is asking for the questions where you got the data set, like that.
No, you
If it is
you can simply one from where you got that images, you can take the invoice or take the proprietorship for that data from them.
okay, sir. After
Okay, just
publication, can we?
email conversation you should have at
Okay,
least.
okay, sir. Sir, and one more thing, sir. After publication, it need to be put on the public depository, or else shall we keep the data set ourselves?
It's your call. Once paper is published, then in that case they ask, but it's willingly, not mandatory.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, code base and for data sets, it's willing, not the mandatory things.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Kulkarni
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay. So
Sir.
thank you very much, Dr. Ganesh Dumar sir, for such a wonderful presentation and a very informative as well as very narrative kind of presentation where the faculty members from different institute or participants have actively asked or showed their interest by asking many questions. So thank you once again. On behalf of Zeal College of Engineering, I heartily congratulate you for a very wonderful presentation. And here we move with your kind permission to the next session. Let me introduce the
Sir.
next speaker
Sorry.
Dr. Parmeshwar sir, whether the
Murumkar sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, please proceed.
So let's move ahead. So thank you all participants for joining this discussion wonderfully and very actively. Let's now turn to our another second session. And it is my pleasure again to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Yogesh Murumkar sir. And he will be delivering a presentation and eye-opener presentation, I am sure, on data processing, feature engineering, and visualization technique. So this particular session, you can have a glimpse that I would just like to note about Yogesh Murumkar sir. He is basically a CEO and corporate trainer, and he's a director at Bharat Software Solution, Pune. His skills are data analysis. It's a long list: data analytics, business intelligence, data science,